Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon 1. Today I am going to do something with this area. I just don't quite know what, because that all depends on the rides that I get from my research and development department. And so far it hasn't been too thrilling. And I said that because I'm investigating the thrill rides. I'm fucking terrible, I'm sorry. So, I need to come up with something else to do. And in the meantime, that'll be constructing a new roller coaster. I haven't even really thought this out too much, but you know, I could do something like that. But I could also build a suspended roller coaster, although I'm not really a big fan of those things. I feel like I would want to have a something over here. I think the idea was that I could potentially build a roller coaster over here. You know what? I am just going to try to build a wooden roller coaster over here. Even though I'm not too much of a fan of these things, I'm just going to try that. Okay, so we're already running into problems. We've got this little hill over here, which I do kind of need to get rid of. Let's see. Yeah, I think I could just add the lift hill like that. Oh, why does the terraforming never do what you want it to do? Okay. Small lift hill. Just a small one. And I don't know. I don't know if this is exactly what I want. Does that even look good? I don't think it does. You know what I could also do? I can go down potentially, like over here, and do some cool stuff over there. That is not possible, sadly. However, anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady, so I'm just going to try that. And that works. So, that's good. And I kind of want to have the lift hill all the way at the end of the park border over here, because that way you can actually see the rest of the layout, and it's not completely obstructed by the lift hill if you look at it from this perspective. So we're gonna have to go up. That is one important aspect of a lift hill. And then we're gonna do some sketchy stuff over here. First though, I am going to change the color scheme, because this is extremely terrible. This is definitely not the kind of color that I want. I don't know, wooden roller coasters always seem to start off with this weird dark brownish color, but I have never really liked that color. I do like this color though, a lot, so that's cool. I don't know if that is really high enough for what I want. I could also go a bit higher than that and do like this cool element over here, which I don't have the money for yet, but now I do. And let's see if this looks good. Definitely not like that. It's gonna have to be a steep slope. Doesn't work though. And yeah, the problem that you get then is that it doesn't look that great from this angle. But I'm still going to try it. I'm going to lower it just a tiny bit, because this is somewhat out of place. And I'm going to build it like that. And I think we're good to go with this. Now the next thing I want to try is, I don't want to go up right away after this, because I don't know, that would seem like a stupid thing to do. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make that curve a bit smaller, because it was kind of big right there. And then we're gonna go down, which is impossible. That's a shame. In that case, I'm just going to do it like that. There we go. And then we're gonna have to do that cool little element over there and go up again, I suppose. No, that still doesn't really make too much sense. And this is definitely not the kind of layout that a wooden roller coaster usually has. I wish I could actually have the a drop right after that place over there, but I can't buy too much land over there, so I'm going to have to be careful with that. But you know what? I'm just going to try it. Let's just see how far I can get with this. Only 2 down, which is a bummer. And then we're just gonna buy more land. There we go. And I guess I can also buy the land over there. So, plenty of land, and let's see if this works. You know, this is a pretty cool element, but it almost looks like it's way too high, and yeah, it's on 22. There's no possibility of doing that. The only thing I could do against that is actually add another one of these, but then I don't think I have the available space over here to actually build that other element. Which I just don't. Oh god, that kind of sucks, to be honest. You know what, I'm just going to bend the rules at this point. I'm just going to make a little pit in the ground and work it in there. Okay. Thank you very much. And going to do it like that. I hope this is not too cheap, but I really want to have this kind of element. And then we're gonna remove the trees. It's not like we haven't done enough forestation at this point yet because we're building a wooden roller coaster, so whatever. Now the issue with this element though is how do you actually make it look good? Because I don't know about this actually. That is definitely terrible, but I don't know if this would actually work. It is kind of odd, isn't it? Like, it looks okay from some angles. Especially this one, it looks really good from over here, but it just doesn't really do the trick, aside from actually not being possible over here. I feel like I am actually running out of options over here, and doing that first drop over there was perhaps not the best idea. Yeah, let's try that again, because it might just work if you try it the second time. Why do I always do that? I seriously always do that. Oh wait, that is not even that bad. That is actually pretty cool. And then we move like, from that we move over here, I suppose. No, it's kind of weird, but I do have an idea that I could actually do some fun stuff with this, so I'm going to try this. Now we're going to add a small airtime hill over here. And by that I mean a ridiculously fast and pretty big airtime hill. Scrap that, I'm going to make it even bigger. There we go. It's not even an airtime hill anymore, it's just a regular hill. And we can't do that, sadly. So I'm just going to dig into the ground once again. Why is that not? Is it possible now? Okay, thank you. Now we're gonna have to place this over here and do that. And remove the tree. I'm going to smooth this at some point, of course, because this is definitely a sight I cannot stand. But first, I need to work my way out of this. Might actually be better to just do this same thing. But that is a bit high, isn't it? Because how high did... Yeah, it was 18 over there, 18 over there, so we definitely can't do another 18 meters high thingy. Well, I think I'm just going to do that standard kind of curve thing over here. Not enough money? What is this? You know what, I'm just going to raise the money, the loans, that is, and guests want more to eat. Well, I'm going to give them more to eat. Pizza should be plenty. Where's this pizza going to be though? I feel like this would actually be a cool area just because there's nothing else. And of course some benches next to it. Oh, no. Well, in that case I'm just going to call it pizza. And going to have a litter bin next to that. And more litter bins and benches. Okay, now we should be good to go. Let's continue work on the roller coaster. Yeah, so far I kind of like it, but this curve is kind of an issue here. You know what I could also do? I could just move it around the lift hill like that. Though that does not work. Like that then. Another tile, and there we go. But no, that definitely does not look good. You know what? I'm just going to do the simple thing, I think. Just going to do like this, and then that. This is kind of the basic shape now, once you get like 2 helix kind of things, and then have some cool hills in that and stuff. However, that airtime hill seems incredibly small. And I don't know if that is actually healthy, so let me see if I can do something else with that. Well, I could just add a diagonal section over here. And by that I mean just 1 tile further. And of course there's trees in the way, again. Yeah, that is one thing, of course, it's just a nitpicky thing, and it got fixed in the later versions of the game, but I'm not always too happy about the fact that it doesn't automatically remove trees, or this. When you click on the supports, and then it wants to edit that section, and you're like, no, I don't want to edit that section. And I definitely don't want that. Okay, what if I do this? That doesn't work, but I have an idea. And a splendid one at that. I am going to make this hill even higher. Yes, because I don't want the roller coaster to go too fast. Now, I'm going to add this curve. And then, over here, we're going to go up. Now that is possible. So, and then, over here, we're going to add that thingy. Which does not work at all. Oh. Yeah, well, that was my idea, but that didn't entirely work. In that case, I'm going to try to make it a bit bigger. And see if I can do anything with that. Nope. In that case, I'm going to make it even bigger. And still can't do anything with that. That is a bummer. And I'm pretty sure this is not possible. However, this might just work. Hold on. Let me get that piece. Is there still? Oh, okay, it's that one. Oh, there's another tree, or is it the park border? Raise or lower land first. Oh, that's that's something I didn't come up with. This thing is slowly but surely looking good, but it sure is taking a lot of time. But then again, I need this thing to look good. This is going to be the masterpiece wooden roller coaster of this park, so it has to be good. You know, I'm just going to see if I can work some airtime hills into this area, and then come up with some other things to do, like run underneath this kind of section. Yeah, I think that is already better than anything I've had before this. I'm definitely going to do that. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, let's make this a tiny bit higher. Although the speed might not be too good over there. Let's make it lower then. That doesn't quite work. Let's see. If I extend this one out one bit. There's a tree in the way. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to give up on that. I am finally on the right track. At least that's what I feel like. Oh God, what? I didn't even make that one on purpose. I'm very sorry. Okay. Though I'm not too sure about having 2 diagonal sections next to each other, but you know, it could work. If I actually do this correctly. and then we'll have like a GCI kind of small hill like that. Oh damn, that is sexy. It's even sexier from this perspective, even though it wasn't made for that, but damn, it's beautiful from over here. That is not going to work though. And that isn't either. So, and that just looks strange. Definitely don't want to add small parts that lower the track like that. Plus, this looks strange as a whole from over here. No, it's cool and it looked good from over here, but I think it's something I'm going to have to remove, sadly. So, what else will I do? I need to find a way to actually move this over here, because that looks a lot better. That definitely looks a lot better. But the question is, how do I do that? Because this looks ugly, and if I'm going to make it one like H higher, I don't even know what you call that in this game, it's going to be very slow at that point. That's also definitely something I want to avoid. So even though I feel like this would be my best option, it just doesn't look good. Okay, so what if I add this and then go back over there? Hopefully this is going to make it if I lower it, but nope. Nope, that does not work. Oh, that's a shame. I think I really do have to get it next to the other part. Okay, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to lower this hill, and I'm going to see if it's possible to add the curve over here, which is still not possible. Why? Just give me that curve. In that case, I'm going to lower it even more, and then try. It's still not possible. Okay, that doesn't work at all. It was not the height that caused that curve to be impossible, but it was just that track over there. And oh wait, I am 1H lower now. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, that definitely, I don't know how I did that. I have no idea how I did that, but it works alright. Okay, there we go. That is what I needed. And now we're gonna go down like that. We're gonna have that curve, which is absolutely perfect, I must say. And I'm gonna do some stuff over here. Oh yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous. That is beautiful. Maybe I can run around it over here. Oh, I can. That's pretty cool. And then I can like do some stuff over here too. Which is pretty awesome. Like it's kind of stupid the way that it's all tangled and stuff, but I do like the look of it. Although the game doesn't like to actually do it. But you know, sometimes you just have to ignore what the game says and go for what you want to go for. Still some problems over there. Please let me do this though. This is awesome. Like, what did we just do? What? Why is this? I added brakes. What? Fucking no. I have to wait until it's fixed. Now nobody will want to get on the ride because it's crushed. And I even added brakes where they're still too fast or total brake failure. If it's a total brake failure, I'm going to kill you, Stratalas, for telling me to add brakes, because otherwise my coaster would crash, because none of the coasters that didn't have brakes ever crashed. But now I built one that has brakes, and lo and behold, it crashed. I need to go back. But the question is, how do I do that? Yeah, this clearly doesn't work. I feel like I might want to try something like this. and then go back in some way, because the issue with this is the more tangled your coaster becomes, the more hard it becomes to actually finish it. And that is exactly the spot that I'm in right now. This is a mess. A beautiful mess though, I have to say that, but it's a mess none the least. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, let's see. Oh no, come on! This bumper car music sure is making me pumped though. Awesome music. No, that doesn't really look good either. I feel like the thing that I just had, I think it was a 10H, was still my best bet. Even though it doesn't really want to work. It might, at some point. The only issue here is the available space. Now, I don't know whether there's actually space available over here. There isn't, clearly. So, I'm gonna try it like this. I haven't even tried this yet. Oh, and there's a roller coaster over there too. Okay, let's look at this. I can do that. Even though it does look a bit boring, I can do it. But then again, it looks boring. I'm going to try to run it around this area. And go underneath the track over here. Which is clearly not working. No. I do want to keep this open area over here not so open, so that doesn't seem like the best bet. This still feels like the best thing I can do, but it's such a straight kind of shape. That's something I want to avoid. Can I buy that land over there? I can, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it like this, so I might want to look at that later. I kind of want to have a diagonal track piece in this line over here, but getting there is pretty much impossible at this point. Unless I do that. Oh yeah, that might just totally have done it. This might do it. Okay, let's see if I can get back right there. Not yet. Yes. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is happening. I'm gonna buy this land. And am I going to buy more land? I think so. I think I should. Probably. Can't buy any rights, so I'm going to have to buy the land if I want to go underground, but that's not necessary. I can also go in that direction. Make the roller coaster even larger. I sure hope that this thing is actually going to make it, because so much work went into this, and it would truly be a shame if it actually didn't work. Of course, that is not going to happen, because I am certain that this thing is going to work, but, you know, it would be a shame. I'm just fantasizing about that. I need to raise or lower that land. That is always going to be lower. Oh yes, yes, this is happening. I'm gonna go up over here. And I'm gonna go down there. There's a roller. No, it's not in the way. What are you talking about? Like that then. Okay, nothing's in the way. We have no problems with any roller coasters or anything. However, we are incredibly stuck at this spot, so see if we can move over there, which is pretty much impossible. The issue is this airtime hill over here. It kind of seems unnecessary, and it's blocking what I should have over there. But making something like this, even though this would work and it would be great, you know, I definitely want to avoid that. That is not good, because you have that one little thingy over here which I want to avoid. And what I could also do is just go down like that, but yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, this is hard. You know, you could make a small hill like that. You could do that. But then again, that's kind of awkward. And can I... You know what? I am just going to do that. You know, because that little hill just solved all my problems. I'm just going to expect that the speed is not going to be too bad over there, and it will be possible. And now I can move back to the station. And yes, this is happening. And I'm gonna have that 9 over there. And then we're gonna have the brakes. Dude, this is awesome. This is a pretty cool layout. So brakes, because Stratalas wants them. He can get them, even if they don't work. Right into the no wait, no. That is a bad idea. We're gonna have a small curve, and then we're gonna go back to the station, so we have a larger station. Very good. £1 fish. And I'm gonna place this thing over there. And get that nice little queue line. Nice yellow queue line, I must add. And move it like that. Oh, this is going to be hard. Let's see. There we go. And back to the normal path. And it's all finished. And now comes the big moment where hopefully it is actually going to work and not crash or be stuck anywhere. So hopefully this thing is going to work. I don't know, what am I going to name this monster? Because this wooden roller coaster sure is a monster. I have no idea for the name. The colors, however, I am certain are extremely terrible right now. Different colors per train, because that's the usual kind of thing for these things. Train 1 is going to be that color, train 2 is going to be that color. Kind of the vague colors that you want to have on a wooden roller coaster. And let's see if it actually makes it. I am seriously going to cry if this doesn't make it, because this was purely built on experience and just kind of experience of how fast these things go. But so far the speed is excellent, I have to say. Pretty good over there. But this is not the problem area. The problem area is whether it's going to make these things, or whether it's not going to be too slow on this area. So let's see if it's actually going to make that. It has a respectable speed at that point. And same goes for this area. It's not too fast. It's not too slow either. You know what? I am really happy about this. And it's going to go over there. It's going to go down. It's definitely not too fast on those little hills. And coming back to the station with a perfect speed. That is fucking amazing. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now this thing is going to be called the, I don't know. Something that has to do with wood. I can't come up with anything, so this is just going to be the, no, that's a terrible idea. This is going to be the, I don't know anything about wood or forests or anything like that. I could just come up with a stereotypical wooden coaster name. This is going to be the, loop-de-loop? No. No, that's an even worse one. See, this is why I never spend time on names, because I am so incredibly terrible at them. Wait, was that... I don't get any thrill rides? This is all the thrill rides that I get? Oh, I can build a top spin, that's pretty cool. But a lot of time has passed since I built this thing. What's my goal even for this park? 500 get... Oh, I'm going to make that. No problem. The issue is whether this coaster is going to have a good name. You know what? I am going to be that guy for once. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to say leave your name suggestions in the comment box, because nah, that is taking it too far. It's just a name for a simple roller coaster. It doesn't matter too much. It's going to be called Bob Marley. No, it's going to be called Metallica. Yeah, that's going to be it. And that is the worst name for a wooden roller coaster ever. Applause. And now we're going to have some ground shrubbery around that. Would you like some ground shrubbery with your wooden roller coaster? Yes, sure. Do need plenty of that. There is no such thing as too much ground shrubbery. And now I'm going to ground shrubbery. And I'm going to place these trees because they're cool foresty trees. And I like to associate them with wooden roller coasters. Oh wait, I forgot, I still need to make that little area over there look less shitty. That's easily done. By doing this. Shrub is in the way. You know what? Screw that. I'm just going to change the ground texture. That's it. I'm lazy today. Hell, I'm even lazier. I'm just gonna texture a large section. There we go. Let's not bother with that anymore. I'd rather place some red furs. Beautiful. No, but seriously, I really like this oh, that is a bad idea. I really like this coaster. Which, I almost sound arrogant saying that, but you know, sometimes it almost feels like you are not truly to blame for your terrible coasters or to praise for your amazing coasters. It almost feels like determinism would really be a thing and would actually count for creativity as well, but whatever, regardless of that. Sometimes you just build roller coasters and they come out so much better than you ever imagined, and you're just doing random things and it just comes out amazing. And that's what this roller coaster kind of looks like. So, there you have that. I'm going to kind of spice this up a little bit, though. Chinese cedars, because those things are beautiful. And some small ground shrubbery. There we go. That is absolutely gorgeous. I almost feel like this this cook on TV doing like their Jamie Oliver saying how you can make pizza or something. Instead of toppings, though, we have ground shrubbery in this game. So Metallica is pretty awesome. The ratings are off the charts. I can ask €7 for this shit. Do you even realize how much that is? Like, the kids in my high school usually refer to money in terms of bags of chips you can buy with it. Well, you can, sorry, crisps. You can buy 14 of those with this money, so... that's just one ride on one measly roller coaster in measly Leafy Lake Park. But this thing has to be opened. There it is, the grand opening of Metallica. So, thank you for watching. And in the next episode, I'm just going to do some random stuff until I finish this scenario, which is in how many months? July, August, September, October, 3 months. So that is perfect. So I'll see